10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the podcast from Doug Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Yeah, what's good, people? Happy Monday. It's your girl, Lady Miz, and my co-host, Ray.
What's up, y'all?
What's good? Happy Monday, people. How y'all doing out there? This is from the Ground Up Productions. I am your host, Lady Miz, and this is my co-host,
Ray.
Double R, the silent assassin in the building. You already know what it is. Okay. Yes, it's all good. So check it out. From the Ground Up Productions is a podcasting platform where we interview several different legends and artists and entertainers and entrepreneurs and dancers, comedians, all of that.
Authors.
Yes, authors. You name it, we interview them here on this platform. So this is what this platform is about, shedding a light on the people that's doing their thing, for the people that's coming up, for the people that been around doing it. You know what I mean? That's what this is for here. Today we have super dope hip-hop pioneer in the building. We got Eddie OJay. We're going to chop it up with him. Y'all going to learn the history of him and the Clientele Brothers. This is going to be a dope show. So if you tuned in, make sure you share this right now. We are live on Facebook and we are live on Roku.
No. Not Facebook.
Oh, shoot. I said the wrong thing. Yes. We're not live on Facebook. Sorry about that. We're live on YouTube. We don't do the Facebook thing anymore. And we should have been stopped doing that, but it's all good. Before we get into this interview, we are going to play our first commercial. And this commercial is for those out there who are content creators. And if they have music videos, if they have short films, movies, podcasts, etc., and you want to get your joint played, we're the people that you want to come to. So check it out.
Are you a content creator? Do you make music videos, short films, documentaries, web series, kids shows, movies, stand-up comedy, visual podcast, educational shows, or sports? Are you a fitness instructor or gamer? Do you record church ceremonies or report news? If so, contact From the Ground Up Productions TV by email at fromthegroundupproductions@gmail.com. For more information on getting your content played on our network on Roku, where there are over 85 million viewers and growing. No more being limited or blocked on social media from the content you post and create. Get the freedom to be you without restrictions from controlled social media. And if you want to run your ads or sponsor our network, contact us now at fromthegroundupproductions@gmail.com to get started now.
All right. So check it out. If y'all are content creators and you want to get your stuff, your content on our network, make sure you hit us up and send us an email. Next commercial we're going to get into, and this is the last commercial before we bring Eddie OJay on, is Peace Mentoring. This is where I provide workshop classes. I teach people how to build their credit, how to start a podcast, how to write their first book, etc. I do workshop classes even for those in the jail and juvenile detention centers. So if anybody's out there and they need that, you can hit me up. We're going to get into that right now. And this is called Peace Mentoring.
Looking to learn something new? Well, you're one click away from taking that next step to be where you want to be. Book a private session or sign up for our workshop classes that teaches you how to build your credit, budget your money, artist development skills, start and grow a podcast, and the basic skills needed to write your first book. Act now. Go to peacementoringllc.com and sign up now. For private sessions, email us at peacementoringllc@gmail.com.
Okay. All right, y'all. So without further ado, y'all already know what it is. It's game time. Let's welcome Eddie OJay to the show, y'all. What's good? What's good, brother? How you doing? Hold up, because I ain't hear you.
What's up?
Oh, you're so calm and cool. How you
Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. I can't just come on. I can't come on going crazy because I'm about to go crazy in a second.
Listen,
so you gotta give me a chance to go crazy. You hear me?
All right. Well, listen. You do you, okay?
Yo. But this is what I want to say, Mr. Ray.
What's up?
You got the hottest girl in the game wearing your chain, my nigga. God damn it. God damn it.
I can't.
OJ said that. God damn it.
Well, thank you very much. Let me. Look. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Mikey D and Al Mosley and everybody else that's on the check-in. Can't see y'all, but if you put your name in there, I definitely shout you out.
Most definitely. Look, listen. Let me dedicate this rhyme to y'all before we start talking about anything.
Oh, okay. You're spitting early.
Oh, hell yeah. Fuck that.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. He said, listen, we're going to start this early. All right? I dropped the bomb for you and everything. Let's get it.
Listen to the lyrics. I got to admit, I'm a polarizing figure. People every day say, oh, Jay, that's my nigga. Like FedEx and UPS, I deliver, strive to get better, strive to get bigger. Streets was my college. I got a degree. The School of MCs was my ITT. The rap revolution was my institution, and my contribution was like the Constitution. I became lethal like a desert eagle. I became a savage just like these white people. Keeping it real, I blew in dimensions. Being admired, damn right, was my intention. I popped in bubble without a stunt double. And word on the street, them clientele boys is trouble. Because we created formulas that niggas ran with, like Don Corleone. My niggas, we ran shit. Over MCs, I became like Ramsey. A legendary legend and logged in legacy. And we rock nations, but we not rock nation. We fueled by greatness beyond imagination. So check it. Before LL ever rocked one bell, there was Eddie OJay and the fucking clientele. Before 9/11 and the towers fell, before 9/11 and the fucking towers fell, there was Eddie OJay and the clientele. Before Mikey D put that L, before Mikey D dropped that L on Melly Mel, there was Eddie OJay and the fucking clientele. And it was preordained, and we still remain some of the flyest motherfuckers or whatever you call it, niggas in the hip-hop game. We undisputed, niggas! God damn it.
Y'all better duck. You better duck right now. It's going down.
It's going down, Ray.
Damn.
I ain't come on here. I don't do interviews. God damn it. So now I'm talking my shit. Damn right.
Talk your shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Eddie OJay.
Listen, bars, definitely love what you were spitting there. I heard every word. Okay, that's right.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Understand what it is.
Hold up. Let me take over your interview. I'm taking over your interview.
You taking over this shit? Okay.
Hell yeah. Listen,
Go ahead.
Ray. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, and that's why I invited y'all to my house. I love y'all. Y'all some good ass people. I love y'all, man.
Thank you. Okay. We appreciate that.
Y'all can have your interview. You can have it back.
We got it back now.
Yeah. Hey Ray, I'm calming down, bro. I'm calming down. I've been waiting for this shit all day.
We appreciate it. Yo, Al Mosley is cracking the fuck up right now. Let me off, okay? Shout out to Al on the check in. We see
God
you.
damn right.
You already know what it is.
I'm on here with Ray and the finest girl in the fucking world. We doing this shit.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Yes.
Most deaf.
So you already showed your skills, you know what I mean, which is dope. And listen, that's why you here, because everybody.
My blood pressure is up, man. Y'all done made my blood pressure. My blood pressure.
Take a few deep breaths. Hey, damn it. Don't be falling out on us now. You still got about how many more minutes with us?
I'm not gonna fall. I'm good, baby. I'm good.
Okay. All right.
I'm good. I got go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Listen, let's talk. Let's let the people know about the history of Eddie OJay. Let's start with how you got started and how you formed the Clientele Brothers.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's my man sent me a picture today, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a dude. It was a dude, and he's my brother still, even though we don't talk. His name is Larry G. He was a graffiti artist. Dude is dope, talented. He's in Texas somewhere doing his thing. He still jams and all that. And that was when I moved to Queens from Brooklyn, right?
Okay.
I moved to Queens from Brooklyn. And I was in his class, and he was that dude. I love the dude, man. You know. And when I started going to his house, and then he started. We was little kids, man. We was like, shit. Before high school, 12, 13. He bought turntables at 12, 13. He was mixing. It's Larry G. I give him props, man. Even though we don't talk, man. But he been following my page because he said, you see what I said before LL ever rock one, but he said before there was ever a clientele, it was Larry G. I was like, okay. But
so hold up, how many that picture he sent you, was that with 5 of y'all in it? Was it 5 of y'all?
That last one I sent you today.
All right, you talking about that one right
there? That's Larry G with the hat on.
With the hat, with the black hat.
That's Larry G. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I got into rap because of him.
Okay, so big shout out to him. All right,
Larry G, shout out to him. Larry G and the TNT crew. That's who he was. Larry G and the TNT crew.
So who was those other brothers that was in the photo as well?
You pull them up, baby. Pull them back up there, like you just did. You got Will. That's Will Seville. Eli, we had Eli. That's my cousin Gene in the middle. He used to be our DJ. And then you got Larry G and you got me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That was after Steady B. Steady B was with me first. Mm-hmm. That's Bubs, the Willie King. Everybody know him as the Willie King. That's Steady B. But see, he got in the crew, and when he got in the crew, when I was like with Larry G, I was Steady E. Then when I got with Steady B, I was like, Steady E and Steady B, that shit don't work. Nah, that's cornball shit, you know?
Okay.
Man, we can't. There's some faggot. I'm okay. Wait a minute.
He trying to get us canceled early. He putting us down with Dave Chappelle. Y'all know y'all see the special.
I love everybody, baby. I love everybody. For real though. I love everybody. But anyway, I didn't want to have the same name as another dude. Like, I'm like, man, come on, we got the same name. But Steady B, we started to climb. Okay. What happened was after Larry G, good friend, brother, we was born on the same day. This nigga was born on the same day. Okay. The whole thing about Larry G was because I'm unfiltered, right? Larry G would go, yeah, baby, that's OJ, right? Larry G would go do shows without us because Larry G, after we started jamming and hitting pretty good, he would get jealous, like he wanted all the attention, you know. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you, but let me get back to Larry G. Before you even ask me the question, because you did ask me the question, what made me love hip hop? It was a dude that Larry G, because Larry G used to have Larry G's father had stores in the Bronx, so Larry G would go work in the Bronx all on the weekend. Okay. He would bring tapes back. He had Eddie Chiba and shit was like Chiba, dude. Where we was like, it's Chiba. And that motherfucker was so dope. It was like, God damn, that's fucking dope, man. It's crazy. And then Larry G brought a dude to Queens one day, and his name was he brought this dude from the Bronx. This dude's name was Jake the Snake. I was like,
I heard of Jake the Snake before.
listen,
I don't know if it's the same one, but
it might be this nigga's voice. I wasn't even rapping then. But when I heard him, listen, I'm gonna share this with you because nobody don't. This nigga said he came and he was like, and they was playing Apache. Apache used to rock all parties. Apache. He said, she was a wild-eyed skateboard freak who stopped the pass. 1 to 3, I slammed the doors all through hell, he said, while skinning my knee, because he freestyled up the walls and back while crouching on his board. He went into his wildest moves while those around him snored, because it started at a skate park near my California home. As I was gone, I was like, God damn, what the fuck? I was gone. And I know the rest of the rhyme, but I just had to stop. That was so. It was just.
So
I was like,
that is what inspired you to wanna
just looking at this dude dominate. And we was in house parties then, man. He just took over the. We was house parties, man. We was in basements. Me and Larry G, we was doing basement parties. That's how far we go back, baby. We was doing house parties, and it would be packed. And then it was my turn because he would get Jake when Jake could come around.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jake, I'll come this weekend. Then Jake then stopped coming around. I was like, yeah, I'm studying this cat, right? You know, and listen, I'm gonna tell you what made me really want to rap. After I saw him and while we was hearing the tapes and all that, I know I'm not gonna say the Cold Crush like all of my old school counterparts because I love the Cold Crush. Cold Crush the best group ever in the world. But this is what made me want to rap, Miz. When I rapped the first house party I did, after we finished the party, it was this fine ass girl standing at the door, and they was like, "Yo, listen." They said, "OJay, she waiting for you." I was like, "Huh?" I was scared. Yo, Ray, I was terrified. Ray, I was terrified. She had a big old booty and pretty as hell. Ray, I was scared, man.
All right, OJay scared. I can't even.
Unfiltered. God damn.
Yo, your brother Pancho said, "What's up?"
Oh,
Pancho in the building. Yeah.
I love Pancho. Me and Pancho talked. I talked to him today. He said, "Oh, they going to talk this shit." I said, "Pancho, you know me. That's my nigga, man." Him and Chuck. I just talked to Chuck. He called me. He's like, "OJay, be you, man." I said, "I'm always gonna be me, Chuck. That's my nigga, Rappamatical 5. Rappamatical. Right. That was my enemies, the Rappamatical, but Chuck was my friend." Oh, and I meant to say that because he gonna be laughing and shit because he was like, Chuck came to my house one day, man, right? Because they was our contemporaries. They was adversaries, enemies, you know. But we in the same neighborhood. Them niggas up the block and we down the block, you know. We clientele though. You feel me? We clientele. We don't care about nobody. Ray, tell him, Ray.
Big shout out to Sunshine on the check-in. I see you, mama.
Sunshine. Hey, Biz. We clientele, right? We clientele.
Listen, do it.
Listen.
Talk your shit.
We clientele, right? Who the fuck? We clientele. So Chuck came to my house one day because we used to be on shows with them. Chuck and them was doing dance steps, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Chuck was doing dance. They was doing, and that was because when they came out, they would come out, bam, 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 and they be jumping around, and people were like, "Oh shit!" I was like, I told Chuck today, I wasn't gonna keep going through all that shit, man. I'm like, yo, I had niggas that couldn't dance, didn't want to do that shit. I said, y'all niggas better rap your ass off when we get up there, because these niggas coming out doing all this shit, and people screaming and hollering. You know what I'm saying? But that's what made, we was just, look, if I can't even tell you, look, I was with Mikey D and Wilsonville. These niggas, every day we went to practice, these niggas. Wilsonville is unsung. Wilsonville is one of the greatest rappers that nobody know about. I'm telling you.
Okay, who's that in the middle there?
That's Wilsonville.
Okay.
He's one of the greatest, he's one of the greatest lyricists that people don't know.
Okay.
Because when I tell you that, ask Mikey. Mike will tell you the same thing. Mike, no. Mike,
all right.
we all We all know. We all know. Mike know. Mike know. I ain't gonna get into that too deep, but they know. Everybody know. LL knows. LL knows too.
So listen, all right. So we got that part because I want to get a little deeper into.
You got me crying over here, man.
I didn't want to blow. I said I didn't know if you was
it's all right. It's all right.
Or if you know,
because
you were so passionate about it.
Because I'm gonna keep it real, man. It's my family, yo. It's all good. I'm good.
All right. Okay. Well,
yeah.
Hang in there, brother. It's all good. Listen. I'm
a crying gangster, Miz. I'm a crying gangster.
It's all right. Gangsters cry too. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Especially when they go to jail. Ask Suge Knight.
Oh Lord!
Ask Suge and R. Kelly. But anyway, let's change.
Oh my God! Listen. Well, okay. So. You talk to us about the Clientele Brothers, what inspired you, what all of that. Talk to me about like I also know, who you, Will, and Mikey D. Those are the three main. Is there anybody else that's a part of the Clientele Brothers as well?
Yeah.
Okay,
we got
the main three.
Steady B started. When I started the Clientele, I was rapping by myself with Larry G, and that's my man.
All right.
And then I got after we left Larry G, we departed from Larry G, and I created the Clientele Brothers. I got Steady B to rock with me. Steady B was the Willie King. This nigga was so with this Willie shit, but he was rapping though.
Okay.
He was rapping, but then he got with me and he learned a lot of shit from me. I started looking out for him. That was my man. Steady B could Willie Miz from your house to my house in North Carolina. That's how that's how he got famous like that. When I tell you, the Willie King was like some circus shit. He could just wheelie on a bike for just miles and miles, and he hold it up and hit the brakes and never stop, turn corners, go around. That was my dog. That was on dog. So being him, he taught me how to wheelie. I could go a block, but I couldn't go. He go miles, but he taught me. I thought a block was dope. I was like, this nigga taught me how to wheelie. Like, hey,
Willie and rap, huh? So he got the whole.
He could wheelie and rap, and when he got with me, we started doing stuff. Man, we really did. We started doing stuff. We used to do a shit called "We're Down by Law," And back then, we was early in the game. It was like, you could tell us if you like us, tell us if you don't, tell us when you rock, when other people won't. Show me that you love me, girl. Show me that you care. Show me that you rock. Put your hands in the air and stop the music. Boom, because we're down. Like Melly Mel used to by Law and throw the beat back. It was just crazy because people was going, oh, that's great. Back then it was just, I don't know, people back then, it was just a different time, man.
Well, I mean, I think it's different. No, the times are always going to change and stuff like that.
Most definitely.
Let me shout out Chucky Chuck on the check-in because he is here. You know what I'm saying? So he's checking in. Shout out to Chucky Chuck on the check-in. I do got a question for you though, Eddie OJay. So I want to get into some histories or something. But talk to me about something is I guess that passionate to you that is bringing tears to your eyes. Like, what's going on?
Right.
What's happening that's making you feel that way? Or what are you thinking about that's making you come to tears at this moment?
I don't. What about when I talk about that? I guess it was just a special time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was just a special time in my life that it was crazy, man, because we were hood superstars, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was like, and when I was in my hood, nobody was more famous than me, baby. And I'll be honest, you know what I mean? Nobody was more. It was Eddie OJay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I had a dude I used to hang out with. Called his name was Gary Gibbons, but his name was Justice Divine, right?
Yes.
And they was 5%ers, and I was so famous in the hood that I used to stand in the ciphers with all of the 5% gods, and they would be building, and that was just my man. He was just that cool. And they was like, yo, who that cat right there? He said, yo, that's OJ, nigga. He could do whatever he wanted to. That, you know what I'm saying? And I was and I'm telling you, baby, they used to beat each other up, but they wouldn't fuck.
They did, yo.
Ray.
You ain't bullshit.
5%. I love you, brother, but I'm gonna fuck you up.
Ray, am I right or wrong? Ray,
you
know anything about the
one?
Ray, I used to be in a cipher, and they'd be like, God, what's today's mathematics? And the nigga didn't know it. They whipping his ass. I ain't even a 5% of homeboy. Yep. I'm just Eddie OJay. I'm Eddie OJay, the dude that can rap in the neighborhood.
They telling the motherfucker why they beating them, they love them.
Yeah, motherfucker. You don't know the man. And then look, I seen a nigga beat up my neighbor because they said, man, God, I heard you ate pork yesterday. They whipped his ass, dog. They came to his house and whipped his ass. Oh, and I was Eddie OJay the rapper. You know what I mean? Mikey D. That's another. I love that's my heart right there. But anyway, Boom Bash, Supreme, and Big John Hughes. We had dudes. Those guys. I had just brought them up out the blue. Boom Bash was neighborhood dudes that everybody was terrorized of. And those was me and Mike's dude. Those was our dudes because we could rap. You know what I'm saying? We had the perks. It wasn't a lot of money back then. But it was just perks to being a dope ass nigga in the hood. You feel me? It was perks. Right. It was perks to being a dope ass nigga in the hood. It was mad perks. Yeah.
And it's funny because we interviewed Mikey D the other day, and he was saying that was the main important thing for him when it came to that. Because there's certain things that circulate as reference to him and LL Cool J, but he's like, listen, he know what he wanted and what was important to him, and that was one of the things that was important to him. So that was also what was important to you too, Eddie OJay, as far as career-wise? Was it just like, I just want to be, basically
no.
Or what?
Let me tell you something. I wanted everything. I wanted it all. It just didn't happen for me. So I'll be honest with you. It didn't happen for me.
Well, let me just big shout out to DJ Cisco on the check-in, and big shout out to Demo Wet on the
check-in. Tell Cisco I said, what's up, nigga? Damn it! So I'm on with Lady Miz and Ray. I'm on with Lady Miz and Ray. God damn it! Fuck that!
I didn't know he was crazy.
God damn! I'm show my ass today. God damn! I'm show my ass. I'm with Miz and Ray and Miz, and I'm gonna tell you something, Ray.
I'm listening, y'all. I'm listening.
Ray, listen to me, Ray. Your wife taking you to levels, bro. For real. She got that charisma in that person.
Doing it together.
But still, you got people that you got. Ray is laid back. You the one with the big mouth. Shit, that's right.
You know what? Stop playing with me. All right, listen. Let's backtrack here again because listen, I definitely want people to get the history of you. Okay, so you said that wasn't important to you. You wanted more out of it.
No.
Do you feel that you got
always?
Do you feel that you got what you wanted out of the industry, or do you?
Oh hell no!
No. So explain to us why. Why do you feel that?
I'm explaining to you. Listen, okay. I'm explaining to you. Back in the day, I tried to promote my group. That was my group. I knew I had good guys with me. I never said I was the best guy in my group, but I was just the coolest fucking guy in my group. Right? You feel me? Them niggas was dope. Seville, Mike, I recruited dudes that I know we could get the job done. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I never said, because people used to ask, oh, you think you better than Mike? They was in my group now. You think that's like you asking Dwayne Wade, are you better than LeBron? No, he on my team. I want that motherfucker to be the baddest nigga ever.
Right.
Yes.
Because he's with me.
That's
Clientele Brothers was my group. I went and recruited them because I knew what they were. So I don't have to be better than them. They with me. That's my team. That's your team, right, Miss? Ray is your team.
Absolutely.
Yo, that's what it is, you know. And that's yo. So I had Mikey D was younger than us, but he wanted when I spoke to him, I'm gonna tell you to this day what a lot of people never knew. Like back in the day when me and Mike got together, and we was like brothers. We're brothers for life. It wouldn't matter. The blood is connected, even though we're not the same blood. But nobody didn't never know that. Okay. I remember I went in a store with Mikey D one day, and I kid you not. And he said, the lady said, "Yo, how you doing, Mike? Who's that?" He said, "That's my brother." She said, "That's your brother from the same mother?" He said, yes, he is. I was like, damn, that's my dude. You know what I'm saying? I really, that's I get emotional with those guys, man. And the reason why is because we are Clientele Brothers. We've been that shit, baby, for 40 years. So that's why it hit different with me. You know, that's why. That it's really because it's really family. I hate to be crying and shit, but I can't control that. But you know, that's my dude.
That's not my dude.
Yeah,
like
that's
you said,
respect, yo. That's respect for real.
Yo, man, it's like man, gangsters cry too. Cause I tell you, I don't fight no more. I'm getting old. Nigga hitting me, he getting shot. Real talk.
Yo. You hit him, you already know what's going down, Doug.
Oh, most definitely. I ain't scared of nobody. Cause if they want to end their life like that, then I just gotta do my jail time. I'm good.
Yeah, I hear you, yo.
I'm good with that, Ray. I'm good with that. Ain't nobody hitting me. Ain't nobody better not fucking hit me, nigga.
I can't take it. All right, so listen.
Hey Ray, pull the plug on your damn self. Man, pull the fucking plug on yourself.
You're not doing this.
You fucking hit OJ. That nigga gonna kill you, nigga. God damn it.
This is it, okay? All right, look, we're going to get to these questions, Eddie OJay. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
yes,
okay,
ma'am.
let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't mean to derail the interview, but god damn it, nigga better not never hit me.
He derailing the interview like a
Hey, nigga fucking hit me, man. I'll blow his ass. God damn it. Kill him.
Y'all knew he was crazy before he got on here. I know the ones that know him knew this, okay? That's why they said, let me pull up early. They knew.
Hold up. Eddie OJay in the building, my nigga. God damn it.
Big shout out to Godson on the check-in, Jersey and things. Mark, I see y'all doing your thing. So listen, talk to me about your relationship or that with LL Cool J, because you also had one as well too, right?
Yeah, I had a relationship with LL.
Okay,
short but short. But this is short but sweet though, because Mikey D brought him around. Mikey D is my favorite person. Him, Seville, you know, my brother Clientele, all those dudes it's the same. But Mike came around with L and he said, "Yo, dude, want to come in the basement?" Because we had the basement, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
We had legendary practices in the basement. Because we used to have dudes in the neighborhood used to come just to see us practice. That's how good we was. Because we used to do cold crush. Like we would do our practice, and then after practice we would do cold crush. Like just bugging because cold crush was so famous, and I would do care. I was like, Grandmaster, call me care. Cause I got the most pizzazz. I'm ranked #1 in my social class, and when I rock on the mic, get the girls, our young ladies is in. We be jamming, we be doing. Man, it was crazy. It was just a special time, and because you know, Cold Crush is the best group ever in history. Fucking damn right. Fuck these whack niggas. Them niggas. Man, I'm shit. That's a fucking man. When them niggas swept through New York, they swept New York. Cold Crush. Oh shit! It was nothing like that. It's never been nobody like that. It's never been nobody like the Cold Crush. When you hear Mikey say, Grand Kaz, yeah, that's some real shit. Them niggas was real. I mean, they was like hood super. They was the super duper stars. We became stars in the hood, but you wasn't touching the crush. Them niggas came to our neighborhood. We became friends with them niggas. Man, goddamn. I used to call JDL. I was like, JDL, what's up? Yo, what's up, man? I was like, oh shit, stop talking so slow. And they go, are you all right? But they was special though. Cold Crush is special. Best group ever in the history.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I lost the question, man.
Yeah. I know. I see you.
Look, man, look at the hat, man. Man, look at the hat, baby. Look at the hat.
Yo,
hey Ray, tell us the hat say, Ray.
Security.
Ray,
Clientele.
This is it. This is it. All right, look.
Ahead,
You know, I had another female pioneer in hip hop on the show by the name of Sparky D. But you was also another chick, right?
I got an issue with you with that Sparky D shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Damn! Here
we got it. Ray. I started to call you, Ray.
What's the problem? Listen.
Listen. This is what she said. Because when I checked in, when she was on there, and they said, you said Eddie OJay and the Clientele. She said, oh, crazy Eddie. I don't think Sparky know me like that. I think she thought I was somebody else. I'll be honest.
But I mean, she was head on though, because you is kind of crazy.
What you mean?
You gotta stop playing. They see that.
Ray. Tell me,
she was dead on, and you know.
Ray. Hey, Ray, tell me she wrong for that, man. We men gotta stick together. Tell your wife you wrong.
Maybe it's your reputation. You know, a lot of people might have heard of
come on. Ray, you
I'm just telling you now.
I told you to be on my side.
I'm reading through the comments here, and the people like you, the Bobby Brown of the group.
What's up with that, Eddie OJay? Bobby Brown of the group.
Hold on. Okay. I could be the Bobby Brown. Yeah. I could be that. Yeah. But one thing. I kept the group together though. You know what I mean? That's why you see us. That's why you see us now, because of me. You know what I mean?
That's a beautiful thing.
You know what I'm saying? You see us now because of me. I get on. Yo, we did a song in the park that day when you was there, and Mike missed his line. Seville missed his line. I say, see, y'all motherfuckers, man, and those is my brothers. Y'all ain't take it serious as I did. So they was the Bobby Browns that fucking day. Because Seville.
I think when they say the Bobby Browns, it's wilding out, your personality.
Well,
which is still a good personality. That's what we talking about. I don't know about
Hey, look, man, wait a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. See, I don't know, because a lot of people hate Bobby Brown. I don't want to be hated like that.
Well, no, we don't need it like that. You taking it all the way left. Let's go back to the sport.
Okay, my bad.
Go back.
I love Bobby
again.
Brown. I love Bobby Brown anyway.
Listen, Eddie OJay.
Y'all don't throw no dirt on me.
Who was you rocking with? You had another female that you was dealing with that was going against Sparky D?
Did I go with two girls at the same time? Yeah, I did that before.
No, I never asked you about no
threesome. Ray, you gotta back me, homeboy.
Did you know? Because I didn't know you was this crazy. Listen,
hey, Ray,
talk to me.
Stay on my side, Ray.
Hey, Ray. Questions, Eddie?
Say Team OJay, Ray. Ray, Team OJay, homeboy.
I gotta be team from the ground up first.
Oh my God!
You already know.
I gotta get me
Look.
Go ahead, Miss. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
baby. Go ahead.
We need security up for this interview.
Yeah, we do. Hey, Miss, I told you this was unfiltered. Now, dog it. Shit. We getting views. We getting ratings. You gotta get ratings, miss. I'm gonna get you some ratings on here by being honest and telling the truth. We unfiltered.
Listen, I see, because they cracking the hell up in that comment section, okay? DJ Cisco, I pulled up for this shit, okay? Stop playing with me.
Cisco, what's up, Cisco? I told Cisco some stuff before. He's like, Ed, I gotta get you on. He said, you are hilarious. Yo, Cisco said, Ed, I gotta get to you. I was like, yeah, man, I got some real.
Oh my God.
Well, what they call about talking and spilling the tea?
Yes.
I ain't spilled no tea.
Of the week.
I ain't spilled no tea.
Listen, Eddie, you ain't answered my question yet. I asked
you
about you was dealing with a chick. I think her name was it Spider D?
That's not a chick. Spider D is a rapper. Spider D had
but who
Spider D had Smurfy's dance.
Okay. Give me the so.
No, he heard.
Okay.
He heard Spider D heard our tape. And he was like, he was gonna put me on because he had a record he was playing. So he heard the Clientele Brothers, and I went to his house. Cause he told me to come to his house. He wanted to put us on. So I'm gonna get y'all a deal. I'm gonna get y'all a deal. I'm gonna do all that shit. You know, I was chasing deals, you know, and I was chasing deals. Went to Spider's house. That was back in the 80s when everybody was all fucked up, you know, and the drugs came through real time and big time, and Spider couldn't do nothing. He was like, yo, y'all are so fucking dope, man. And you know, he's still on the internet now. And I sent him my gospel shit and all that. He was like, yo, that is fire. You know, he's a cool ass dude. But Sparky was going with Sparky.
Okay,
Spider and Sparky was together.
Okay. That's what I was trying to get the clarification on that, because I did not know, because I remember we spoke about it. So I was trying to understand the history of that. So this guy, he was trying to sign you guys or sign you.
Spider D. We did a show with Spider D. We did a show with him.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yo, guys are dope, man." I'm like, Spider D had a record deal. He was already on the radio, all that shit, you know.
Okay.
And the same show he was on, Cold Crush was there, Cold Crush Brothers, Spider D. It was us. I don't know who else it was, because you know, and you know, but he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna do something for y'all. Y'all guys are dope," you know. And I started going to his house, but he was going through his own shit, you know, without throwing it all out there like that. And it never happened. I even I had a friend who had put out a dude that I knew called Ray Wilson, and he had helped put out KRS-One and them Criminal Minded. And it was like, yo, Ray put them dudes out. So I went to Brooklyn. He was in Brownsville. Dude had money. He was a hustler, but he was an older cat. And he was like, yo, we took the tape. He was like, I'm going to see what I can do for you. We did so much shit. I hustled so much stuff, man. That's when we met the fantastic Aleems. You remember Release Yourself, Release Yourself. You remember that? Get loose, get loose. Got juice, do, we got juice. We met them dudes. It was like, yo, yeah, we met them. They recorded the record for us. It was trash. Because they wanted to do, they wanted us to do. It was trash. Because we did a run, Jesse, run. They wanted us to do what they wanted us to do. They wanted the dude that his name was Rock. Rock wanted us to do a record about Jesse Jackson, because Jesse Jackson was running for president. I mean, the record was okay. It was okay. It was trash though, because that's not what we want. But we did it. It was cool. And Mikey D is on that record. Me, Mikey D, Seville.
Listen, let me ask you a question.
Yes, baby.
DJ Cisco asked earlier if you had any, because we didn't get any older footage of your back in the days performing. Do you have any of that?
Oh, you know, it's so funny because Mikey D had hit me up the other day, and he was like, "Yo, this is what Mike said. LL wanted this if your clientele, he said, oh, you got any tapes? Because LL wanted to play on his station." And I was like, yeah, that's what Mike told me. So he called me, but L don't call me. I ain't spoke to L. I ain't seen L in 100 years. But anyway, so we got tape. I don't have any physical tapes. It's people. I spoke to Tape Master B. He lives down here now. He used to be in Queens. He told me he had a tape. And Rozelle, you know who Rozelle is, right?
Nah, I don't. Who's that?
Rozelle's the godfather of noise. Rozelle is one of the dopest beatbox ever in the world. That's my nigga. We grew up in oh yeah, Rozelle was with the Roots. But he used to live around, he used to be, Mikey D got a record with Rozelle called Dawn. Yeah, Rozelle is dope, man. And Rozelle, and every time I call him, he answered the phone. He was like, yo, I wanted to be down with the clientele, man. He said, Mikey D told me no. I said, what? I said, why did he said, and listen, it's so funny. It's so funny because I spoke to Mike the other day. I said, Mike, now Rozelle is worldwide. He was on tour with Dave Chappelle, all this shit. And I said, Mike, you told Rozelle he couldn't be down with us? He said, you know what, OJ, I probably did at that time. I said, you nigga. he said, you know why? Because I was there. See, baby, that's just the magnitude. We had I'll let Ray say it. We had a big influence in the hood at that time, you know. I mean, we didn't go worldwide, but we was hood wide though. It's like, that's
okay, and listen, because a lot of people still know who you are, and you made an impact on a lot of artists as well too, and
most
a lot
definitely.
of people look up to you. So that's dope that you did that. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Bad Boy. Was it true that there was a song that they stole from y'all? Talk to us about that. Tell us the story on that.
Hold your ears, all right? Hold your ears, Ray. Hold your white ears.
I want to hear this shit. I ain't holding nothing.
Yo, listen. We call her stunt miser. She's just too much. Boom, 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 boom. Professor KB played that. Boom, boom. It was a keyboard. We know a girl. Her name is Veronica. She uses vibrators, also a harmonica. She is a stunt prostitute and a whore, and you never in your life will read the things we saw. Sex fiend, porno queen. She rather let it bleed than to use Vaseline. She stunts so much, no, I better not crack. How much? She should tie a fucking bed to her back. Oh, Veronica, she's just too much. Bum. Me and Seville put that on the street.
Maybe I should take it off. No, but he said take it off. I should have took it off. Yo, I didn't listen. Now I got what I got. Okay.
Yeah, you got that. Listen, we put that on the street, but look, that was one song on the tape that we made. That was Professor KB because he was playing the keyboard. Me and Seville did that. That was before Mikey did. We did that, and then when we heard my nephew called me one night. He said, "Hey, these niggas, yo, it was I don't think it was Mr. Magic or somebody." Mm-hmm. And he said, "Hey, turn on the radio. They playing your shit, man. They playing your shit." Because it was famous. It was known in the hood, you know. It was known in the hood that Veronica, she's just too much. Bum. It was a porno song. Way back then, baby. Way back then. You're talking about a lot of years ago. We was Uncle Luke before Uncle Luke.
So how did you feel? How did you guys feel to know that y'all had a song and Bad Boy stole it?
They was called the Bad Boys, and Mikey D told me
the Bad Boy. Let me clarify that.
They was called Bad Boys. Their video is up right now doing our shit. Bad Boys.
Wait, when you say hold on, but when you say Bad Boy, let's be clear because you're not talking about shit. Bad Boy. Because I want to be clear on that.
No, not puppy shit. Bad Boys. That was the name of their group, the Bad Boys. They was in a junkyard. They was in a junkyard doing our song, not Puffy and them.
Okay.
Even though he would have stole it too. But giving him no clarity. Much shit as he stole anyway.
So you was out in the streets. Who is C Divine?
C Divine. Listen, the Highlighters Tennis Club, the Highlighters Tennis Court was around for my house, and it was some dudes that they used to say, okay, I ain't gonna throw their names out there, but they would say these dudes was, doing their thing, the hustling thing. But the tennis court was glamorous. It was a glamorous place. It was the Highlighters Tennis Court. White people used to go play tennis in our hood, And look, we also had a movie theater in our hood. We was black people. We was little kids. We go to Laurelton. We had a movie theater on our fucking block, man. And Ray, we had a movie theater in our neighborhood. That's how nice. That's why people hated us. They were like, them niggas from Queens. That's why Bronx niggas, the Bronx rappers, the Bronx rappers and the Brooklyn rappers, when we used to go to shows in Bronx and Brooklyn, they say Brooklyn in the house. I say, yeah. I didn't say Queens. They ain't kicking my ass. We go to Bronx. They say, Bronx in the house. I say, yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. All right.
Because we had to get back. But anyway, the Highlighters Club. Listen, the Highlighters Club was a dope place. It was dope. These dope dealers they used to do all the shit there, right?
Okay.
But we would have shows there, right? Mm-hmm. And that was the Mecca at that time, and we was always the highlight of the Mecca,
Okay.
And oh man, and then one night we did a show there, and it was the Turnout Brothers. Okay, hold on. The Turnout Brothers, whoever these other guys was. But anyway, the Super Lovers. That's what Super Lovers. Salt and Pepper did all they shit later because Herbie the Love Bug was down with the Super Lovers.
Okay.
And we Yeah, Herbie the Love Bug. We are the super lover. And Salt and Pepper came out doing all that shit later because Herbie was doing all that shit. And we fucked all the Miz. When I tell you we crashed their ass all up. No, I wouldn't lie because I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. As people know, we destroyed everybody there. So when we got off the stage, when we got off the stage, dude was like, yo, man, come in. Yo, come in for a minute, man. I gotta talk to you. I was like, what's up, man? Dude's like, yo, my name is C. Divine. I said, C. Divine. He said, yeah, I'm from the world famous Supreme team. I was like, oh, fucking dope, man. He said, yo, y'all got the juice out here, bro. He said, y'all got the juice out here. He said, when my group come up there, you tell me what they need. This dude was confiding in me like I was the fucking macaroni. You feel me? I was like, yo, he was like, yo. Macaroni. He said, yeah, Macaroni Tony. He said, yo, I'm Eddie OJay, same thing. Anyway, he said, yo, when they go up there, just tell me what they need, man, because he said, y'all destroyed the place and all that. So they went up there, and then he said, no, this is what I want you to do. He said, because at that time, he had the hottest station. I didn't know who he was till he started talking. He had the hottest station in New York at the time, the world famous Supreme Team show. That's back in the day. And if you ask anybody about the history of the world famous Supreme Team show, listen. After he spoke to me that night, he said, yo, the same shit that y'all did up there on the stage, come to my station. Now, he didn't come on until about 2 a.m. He said, come to my station and do that on my station. He said, I'm going to put together a blockbuster show. And it's going to be dope. And then from there, we're going to do what we do. He said, y'all guys are dope, man. And he had my number. He was calling me every day. He was like, yo, OJ, you coming? I said, hell yeah. My cousin was our ride. And I ain't throwing him under the bus, but I got to keep it real. It's the truth. You know what I mean? My cousin was our DJ. He was our ride. Me, Seville, and Easy E, we stood out there all night waiting. He didn't never show up. I said, broke my fucking heart, man. Broke my fucking heart, man. And then when I called the dude back, I called C. Divine. I said, man, my ride didn't show up. He said, OJ, that's bad business, man. I said, yo, but we could still. And then look what came out. Hey, DJ, let's play that song. Keep it dancing. Yeah, that's C. Divine, man. Right after that, and then that was my dude. I called him back. He said, OJ, business is business, man. You fucked up a business deal. I was like, wow, that shit hurt me. I cried about that too. I did. I cried about that too. I'm about to cry now. I'm emotional. Hey, Miz.
Oh, what's your sign? Are you a Cancer?
I'm an emotional gangster. I'm a Pisces, baby.
Oh, you a Pisces? Okay, all right. Because we Cancers,
I'm a fish.
We emotional. Yeah. My daughter's.
Yeah, I'm emotional, man. I cry, but ain't nobody gonna touch me though. Fuck that.
He ain't trying to hear that shit. He said ain't nobody gonna touch him. That. Yo, listen. Did you ever get into any type of legal issues or anything like that with contracts or on the street? When you was in No type of issues.
I got in a little dumb shit where I could have went to jail, but I didn't. Thank God, because I didn't want that. I was like, please don't put my black ass in jail. No, don't want to do that.
He will be crying.
I'll be crying. Hey, Miz, I'll be crying and fighting.
He said, I'm still holding my own, though.
Nigga, that's why you hit me, nigga? I got to kill this nigga now.
How do you feel, Eddie OJay, how do you feel about the industry now in hip-hop? Do you feel like it's evolved, or do you not like it? Like, how do you feel about that?
I look at this is my thing from my counterparts, because I was talking to Seville the other day. Will Seville, that's my brother, loving to death. He was like, and it's a lot of people. I don't listen to that shit, and I hate it. I was like, this is my thing. I listen to see if the person is good or not. And then after I see
what are you defining good on? Is it off of lyrics? Is it delivery, metaphors? Like what?
The whole thing you just said. Okay, J. Cole could fuck with anybody. J. Cole is as good as Jay-Z, anything. J. Cole is dope. J. Cole is fire. That nigga is dope. And then I try to listen to the NBA young boys. This is what I do. I listen to 1 or 2 tracks, and then I say, okay. But all these dudes, what's the other dude? I can't. I gotta be a little filtered. Kodak Black and them. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
He said, "I gotta be."
You know what it is? A lot of this stuff is commercial. You know, they sell a lot of
it's a
commercial
different
stuff.
vibe now. It's a different vibe
it's
now.
a vibe.
You know? It's definitely.
Yeah,
Big
look,
shout out to
looking,
K-Swiss. I see you, Karen, on the check-in.
Look, I'm looking at a freestyle and say, I'm like, oh shit! Now music is really different for music is really different from when.
So listen. All right, so you
without saying names, you already know.
All right. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this then.
But listen, man, going back to your question, I do listen. I do check out people to see, like, because it was a girl down here. She said, I want tickets to see a boogie with a hoodie. I was like, what? To see a who with a what?
Is a boogie with the
a boogie with a hoogie.
He said a boogie with a hood. No, you said.
Okay, wait. Wait a minute. No, okay, but listen. But this is me though. When she said that, I looked him up, and when I heard him, yeah, he had a song that I liked. It was cool. It was cool. I was like, okay, I can feel that. I can feel that. Being that she was in her 40s though, but when somebody gives free tickets, I mean, I ain't going to get shot because I got free tickets either though, because these niggas is crazy. Fuck bloody with a hoodie and all that shit. I'm not gonna be bloody with a hoodie to see nobody do some corny ass records. Hell no.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus. So what made you switch speeds, or was it always in you to do gospel music?
Well, that was my dad. Like, you know, I went through a lot of shit with getting high and all of that stuff, right? So then when I came down south, I wasn't, you know, I was trying to do better, you know what I mean? And my dad was like, he said, you are such a good writer. He said, why don't you take that same thing and write about God? You know, do the same thing you do, but just write it like you used to write all those songs. He said, let's write about God. Okay. You know, in the South, everything is Christ. Oh, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Niggas still do a bunch of foul shit, but they praise Jesus at the end, you know.
And ask for forgiveness after they did tore shit up.
like the slave ships, and you humping the women and you talking, Jesus, please. Oh God. Yeah, right. Okay. Lord. Anyway. but listen, being that you said that, my man, I did 2 gospel CDs with my man down here. Before my man started making music, he used to work. We was doing construction. He was like, yo, Ed, one day, man, I want to record. You know, his name is Keys Bridges. He's on the social media. He's like, one day I want to record. And I was like, okay. He took me to my first thing to record gospel, took me to this dude's house in Gastonia. We went over there, did that. And I used to watch this dude in the basement like a gym rat, man. This guy, he didn't have anything. He went from not even, he said, what I want to do is get somebody who could work the boards. He did all, I watched this dude elevate to, now he just did some songs with her, Her. He left, he moved out of this whack town. He's in Atlanta now. He's that good. That's Keys Bridges. He did both CDs I did in the gospel thing. He made all the music, everything. Now he's out there hitting with, he was with Black Child, Ronnie Jerkins. He's working with him, doing all that. Yeah, he's out there like that, man. That's my dog. I used to call him and yell at him and all that. He don't listen. He said, "Oh, Ed, man, I ain't listening to you and your feelings." I guess he said, "Stop crying, nigga."
Oh my God! I see it's going down July 2022. You know, they having the Springfield reunion is going to be bigger. I'm hearing than last year, than this year, yes. So July 2022, Springfield.
Shout out to Chucky Chuck. I spoke to him before I came on. He said, "OJ, be yourself, nigga." I said, "Here I am." He said, "Be yourself. Don't hold back nothing." I'm not, and you see, I'm not, Miz. I'm not holding back nothing. Absolutely. Hey, Ray.
Yo,
Ray, am I holding back?
Nah, you good, brother. Keep it going. Be you.
So listen, we coming to that time. As far as the gospel and stuff like that, and music, where can people tune in and listen to your stuff or find your stuff?
Oh, they just gotta hit me because my stuff is not even up. They just gotta hit me on Instagram. That's Eddie OJay, Eddie.OJay. And they can hit me on Facebook. I'm Eddie OJay Williamson. And I got to go get copies of that because somebody was like asking me for that. Listen, let me give you a gospel.
On Instagram is
Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram I'm Eddie.OJay. Just Eddie OJay regular, but it's just an Eddie.OJay.
Eddie.OJay.
But
okay.
Yeah, but on Facebook I'm Eddie OJay Williamson.
Okay.
Listen.
And are you? Yeah, go ahead.
I want to give you a gospel rhyme before I go.
Okay. All right? Absolutely. Yes.
Listen. You don't understand the havoc that the devil has brought, separated you from God, castrated your thought, perverted your mentality, so man, now you are lost. Satan's mission is fatality, no matter the cause. The ambassador of death, president of hell, collector of lost souls, the reason good men fail. He's a wolf in sheep's clothes coming for you tonight. His main vice is to separate the life from Christ, the dream killer, meaner than a silverback gorilla. Author of horror, director of thriller. He's a snake in the grass, crack smoking the glass, and man, only what you do for black Christ will last. Many mansions he has in the heavens above. Lucifer spews hate. Jesus Christ is love. Grim Reaper, black gloves, hellfire, and drugs. We are saved by God's grace, redeemed by his blood. Philippians tells me that I can do all things. The Lord created me an angel without wings, so I decree and declare promise, and I swear to rebuke all devils anywhere. Oh yeah, what would God do? He pray for demons and their crew. Don't let the evil of a few become a part of you. Yes, yo.
Yes. We need that prayer, especially after what went down here today.
Ray!
We needed that prayer. Y'all know we needed that.
Ray! We unfiltered, baby. We unfiltered. Oh, Veronica.
That was dope.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Hey, Ray, she's just too much. We know a girl. Her name is Veronica. She uses vibrators. Also a harmonica.
Here we go. Listen, Eddie OJay, what advice? I always like to ask people this before we go. And then I want you to give some shout outs. What advice would you give to upcoming artists or anybody trying to get into the industry based off of your experience?
Industry is industry, but now you got the lane because you got social media. So you don't need nobody anymore. Make a hot ass record and put it out. That's all you got to do. Look, you got people. And they getting hot. They TikToking. Ray laughing because he know what I'm talking about. Biz can't laugh. Don't laugh. See, I don't have a social media platform. I can say anything. I'm unfiltered, baby. I'm unfiltered.
Yeah, they eating off of that kind of music now.
They sure.
Yeah, man.
Is.
Yeah, and
sure
it's not even it's not no lyrics or nothing. It's just a sound. You make a sound and they go and then TikToks and people do a dance to it. Shake your ass a little bit. Let Meg throw her ass on there. You got it. You good. It's all
That's
good,
what it is. You want to give any shout outs?
Yeah, Miss. Look, I gotta get. First of all, shout out to you and Ray. I love y'all, man. Y'all are the coolest people in the game, and you're gonna blow. You're gonna blow up. Y'all gonna blow up. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Appreciate
like to give
that. That's right. Blowing up,
most
baby.
Definitely. I give a shout out to Katie, my lady, which is my sister. Will Seville, Mikey D, Kathy Banks, Snooki is with my son, Mr. Cole, Easy Eli White, Steady B, Mike Action, Mr. Gene. I'm trying to read this shit. Lotto, dog.
Lotto, dog.
Spidey D, Sparky D. Since Sparky said something about me and didn't even know who she was talking about anyway, we'll get. And she go, I do know that crazy nigga. Whatever. Whatever, Sparkly, whatever.
I mean, she may if you was cool with Spider D.
Right.
Hey, look, Ray, you supposed to be on my team, Ray. You supposed to go with my flow, Ray. I know I'm never going to court with you. I know that.
Yeah. You ain't gotta worry. I'm not gonna be in no situation. If I'm in court, I'm going to jail for life.
Oh shit!
And shout out.
I'm already
shout
guilty.
out. No, you're not. You're a good dude. Shout out to Larry G. Shout out to Rock Kim and the Big Daddy Kane and that shit that they got coming up with Kane. Who is it? Kane and
KRS.
Yeah.
KRS. Yo, my man asked me who was gonna win that. I said nobody. I said it's even. Word. That's even. That's a draw. It's just gonna be that's entertainment. Both of those dudes are dope as fuck.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, whoever calls a winner on that one is biased.
That is. So
it's not. I see no winner on that. I just see two guys that are super talented. Not unless because Chuck said they're gonna come out and start battle rapping. And I said I don't think so. I would because I thought it's catalog. But if they do that, because you know what, that's what I thought that my man had did against when I thought Jadakiss did that, and I didn't know that song. We talking about all razors, all lasers, all lasers.
What? You didn't know that? What?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that. I thought I know, but that's a dope ass shit. So you know what I thought? I said, "Oh, this nigga going in." I thought he was just doing some street shit, like I'm gonna fuck these niggas up. I didn't know that, but I didn't know that was a record already. So I was wrong with it. And that was fucking dope. That was dope as hell. That's it.
Hell yeah.
Jada's stock went through the ceiling. Now everybody wants Jada.
It sure did. It sure did.
Yeah, so, his stock went. Yes, man. Go ahead.
Is there anything that we did not ask you that you want to talk to the people about or let them know?
Yo, I told Mike and Seville I like we just in different even with our ages and all that, we in different parts of the country. But Seville writes shit dope. Seville is one of the best writers in the world. Seville's one of the best dudes. Y'all just don't know a lot of shit that has been heard, and him, Mikey D is a dope writer, and I can write dope shit. If we was together like that, we could make some classic jams. Really. It's like when you got people going. See, you even back when Cold Crush did all that epic shit, Kaz was basically the writer. So he was good. He made one of the dopest shit ever. Kaz was just phenomenal. But I'm saying when you got one or two minds, they always say two heads are better than one. Mm-hmm. Depending on what you get into, and I found that to be true. Because it was like, yo, hey, don't do that. Yo. And I was like, yo, okay. If you shoot that nigga, you go into jail. No, I'm like, yeah, but that nigga hit me. I'm just joking, but anyway.
Oh, my Lord. Help. Oh, man. Yo,
we don't like nobody hitting us, man. I'm just kidding, Ray. I'm just kidding.
I hear that.
Just joking.
Well, listen,
it was
a pleasure having you here. No, listen, it's all good. Listen, it's all good. We know it's all love.
All right.
I'm glad that you took the time to come and talk with us and give us the history of Eddie OJay and the real unfiltered, raw, and uncut version of you. Unfiltered. And it's nice to hear the history of the Clientele Brothers and everything like that, and also to see the genuine love that you have for your people and for your brothers. I could see that your love for them as far as family is deep. And you feel it in your heart and soul because we can see it right now through your eyes. So that's what's up. Keep being the person that you are. And, we hope to continue to hear more from you. And also, if y'all put something out together from the Clientele Brothers, I think that would be pretty dope. Because real quick, go back up real fast.
Most definitely. I lost you with my mic.
Oh, you lost me? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we
I
definitely
lost, but I can still hear you a little bit.
Okay. All right.
You can hear me though, right?
Yes, absolutely. I'm just showing y'all. Listen, these brothers go way back, and that's some of the ones that was on the scene before. Right. You know what I mean? And
yes, ma'am.
We just want to encourage you to keep going and keep shining and keep being you. And that's it, man. Just
most definitely.
keep us posted with what you got going on. And we
Most
want to
definitely.
tell people that your stuff is on YouTube. He got the gospel drink that we told y'all about earlier. Make sure y'all go over there and check that out. Okay.
Yeah.
Christ
All they
is
gotta do is
my
hit me up,
medicine.
man. I get copies of that. You know.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they
So
hit
you
me
do
up. I can
direct
get anybody a copy of the gospel joint. That's one of them. I got 2 of them. Both of them is dope. I was down here in the South. They was playing on the radio down here in the South.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I had a song.
Okay.
Everybody want to be like LeBron and Mike, and that's nice. But I'm gonna be like Christ, you know.
Yes,
And people,
yes.
I had a whole church singing, and I was killing them with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. That's what I'm talking
most
about. Eddie OJay, turn it up in the church. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey,
All
hey,
right.
Miz, I had the old ladies going crazy.
With their church hats and all that, they was killing it, wasn't they? All right.
Like, yo, man, what's your number? I was like, oh,
Oh man. All right, guys. Listen, Eddie OJay, thanks once again for coming on the show. We appreciate it. Thank you for giving us the real raw and uncut view. Thank y'all for tuning in to From the Ground Up Productions. I'm your host, Lady Miz. This is my co-host,
Ray.
Double R, the styling assassin. We in the building. Eddie OJay, we will see you next time. Thank you, my brother.
Most definitely, man.
All right.
Yo, Ray, hold it down, homeboy.
Peace, brother.
Most definitely.
Peace, y'all.
All right, man.
We hope you enjoyed your time with From the Ground Up Productions. We'll see you next time. Be sure to add our channel to your Roku list and listen to us on all streaming platforms.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.